Hello, I'm making this video especially for my friend Jenny because she asked me how to make the aubergine, the water from the aubergine. And it's so simple. I mean, it's almost embarrassing, but it's so easy to explain. But it's some people are very visual, so I'm doing the video, making this video so you can all learn how to do it. I already start, so I took one aubergine. You don't need more than one unless they are very, very small. So I took a medium-sized one, and then I cut it. I always keep the little bits of the vegetables, so I use in my garden to enhance the vitamins in the grounds. So what I did, I cut in pieces like squares, and then I put here in a normal carrot to heat the water, but I got a very big one. If you don't have a big one, if you have only small ones, then you do it in a pan, in a bigger pan. That's also possible. But I do it here because then for me it's easier just to drain the water out, and I put in a glass bottle. So to wait until it cools down, and I start mixing that. That's what I'm going to explain. I start mixing it when I prepare other things. So, or you mix it with your favorite juice. So it's very simple, but what I emphasize here is that you use mineral water, because this is something, even though you boil it, still I insist that you use mineral water so you can be sure that there are no chemicals or stuff like this in your aubergine water, that it's pure water. Okay, so I'm doing now, I just opened this and I'm putting the quantities. It's almost like making a tea, but it's for the aubergine, right? So we just put as much as possible, and here it's 1.5 liters, that it is the maximum. So you just do this, and then you boil it normally, right? You boil it normally. I put a little bit more because we can. It's a very big container here. So you just put it there, then you plug it in, right? Plug it in. We are in Switzerland, so they have those funny 3 points. So plug it in. So it's ready to go. We start boiling. Kitchen here is not very big, but we have everything we need. So it goes very fast. This is a super turbo, supercharged one. It goes very, very, very fast. And it's nice, it's transparent container. We can watch it as it boils. So the kitchen, in fact, is not that small. I just put things around me because I'm going to cook now. And I use the blender, I use this cooker. This is very popular in China, this kind of, this one I think we got here in Switzerland, that I really like to cook. But this has nothing to do. We are just taking our time while we wait this to boil, okay? And what is important is that sometimes we need to do it twice, because it has a timer, right? So it does it once, we let it sit, and then we boil it again. So just to make sure that you get all the good elements that's inside the aubergine, so they go in the water. The water will slightly change the color. So I have something that I did here still. Okay, I'm gonna show you. And it's this one. That's the color it normally goes. I put in the fridge, and then I mix with juice and with other things. Maybe when tomato sauce, it's like a good base. So you, instead of using water the things you normally do, you just use that. So if you're not too picky about flavors, then you get used to drink that also direct. But most people would prefer just to mix with something else. And this is, I mean, that's the diabetes medicine. That's how you cure it. You just drink regularly. I always have aubergine at least 3 times, 4 times a week, and I keep the water. So I'm constant drinking that water. And until last year, I had this family history of diabetes, and I was a pre-diabetic level. My doctor told me to be careful. Everybody was watching very closely, and I did for many years the checkup and the blood test to control the levels. But I really like fruit, and fruit, they have a lot of sugar, and that is not very good for your if you have this family history of diabetes. So what happens is, for 1 year now, I've been doing that, what I'm showing you now. And last February, I did my checkup, and the doctor was amazed because, of course, my diet is good, but I still eat a lot of fruit all the time. And what happens is pre-diabetes is gone, but for a big difference in the level. It's totally gone. So I do not have that symptom anymore. I don't have any problems anywhere close to being a pre-diabetic person. My doctor was shocked. And he said, Christina, you are so good. Not only got rid of the diabetes, but you also got rid of the anemia, because my also I did a test for the DNA and everything, and it's in my family history also, this anemia, because Mediterranean family, and in the Mediterranean there are a lot of families, they have this history of tendency to be like anemia, to have anemia, low level of iron in your blood. And being a lady, that's even worse. So I had many years of this problem, always feeling very weak, and etc. And since I changed my diet since last year, and that was one of the main factors, was this including this water that I'm showing you now how to prepare in my diet, and it's gone. I mean, everything is stopped. My doctor told me I could even be a donor for blood if I like, because allergies are gone, prediabetes are gone, and this anemia history also gone. I mean, I just reset my system with this, with vinegar, apple vinegar, the natural one, the bio. I also include in my diet, and I think those two things alone, I mean, that's what you do, right? You just people normally who are conscious, they have a good diet, but you need to do some extras to, if you have like a family history of certain conditions, right? And that's what I did, and it worked very well. So as you can see, it's not completely cooked. So I let it sit for a while, let it cool down the water, and then I start again. Normally, when you do it twice, it's good in this pot, right? In this containers. But if you are doing it in a pan, then it's easier in a way, it's just more difficult to take it out to put in the bottle. But if you have a funny or other way to do it, then it's okay. You just do in a regular pan. Well, that's it. You are gonna see. I already showed you how to store it. You can just keep one of the water jar, water bottle, but or juice bottle, anything, but in glass. Okay, always use glass. This is glass. Okay, don't use plastic. It's not good. Then you add some chemicals that you don't want to have in your system if you are doing something frequently. As you notice, I got the water in a water bottle. Normally, I would not even need that because the water in Switzerland is very, very good. But I just had that water and I'm using it just to show you if you live in a place you don't have good water, you can do it with, you should do it with mineral water, the best water possible, because that's the base of your drink, right? And that's it. So Jenny and all my friends, that's a must do. Okay, so I wish you all very good luck, good health, keep good, and let's improve our health. Okay, and that's one element you should definitely add. So speak to you soon. Bye. See you until the next video.